Yo guys, what is going on? I'm Next here, bringing you guys another Wi-Fi battle I had against my good friend GYee. If you guys don't know him, check him out. His link will be down in the description down below. The question of the day today is, who is your favorite fire type Pokemon? Fire type doesn't really get as much recognition as it used to. It used to be like one of the badass types out there because of Charizard, but now it's another story for another time. And if we can just get up to 320 likes, that would make me feel uber duper delicious. Now, on to the battle. Biggest threats on his side, the Rotom Frost and Slacking. Before I even go on with that, check out GYee, man. He was in that PokeRap 2013 Cypher with Shofu. He was the Asian guy in the really Asian game room. So, everybody go check him out. He's a really cool guy. We're both ass at this tier. Like I said, I'm already ass at it. It's his first time playing it, so he knows he's ass at it. We kept like making jokes saying that our teams are both bad. I'm so weak to ground and rock and ice, and he's so weak to God knows what. Think fairy. He's got like 3 weaknesses to fairy and 1 that can only resist it. So, yeah, what ends up coming to play though is his Slacking doesn't have max happiness, and I don't think he knew that. But if you don't have max happiness, you need to have max happiness for a turn to be higher. But I'm pretty sure he knew that. What he didn't know is when you transfer over Pokemon with max happiness over from Gen to Bank, Pokemon Bank resets the happiness. I learned that the harder with my Kangaskhan and ended up losing a match. So, you know, buddy, I would put frustration on after this because that Slacking does not love you. Whew! Man. But I really wanted to give some recognition to Torterra. Every PU battle that I've done, I've literally never used Torterra. And the unfortunate part is, you're gonna have to figure it out. But you know, I'm gonna lead off with that Scarf God, expecting him to lead off with the Gabite or Corsola, put up the rocks. I figured I'd go for the Ice Beam, thinking that he's maybe Focus Sash, and you know, he just wants to put up the rocks. Ends up not being Focus Sash, maybe Violite. Probably predicted a U-turn there, which would have been the U-turn was obvious. But he comes to the Corsola now. The Rock Blast I feel is coming. I go up to my pants because it's in my pants. My Arbok here, he goes to the rocks. He really got me there. Not bad at all. I do now go here for the Coil to set up. It does good damage to everybody on his team, and you know, I figured that maybe he won't get a burn just right away. My Arbok is yet to be burned because you can't burn in the pants, man. We got that talcum powder. But I do get off the EQ here. As you can see, it does live that damage. It does live that. Now what really confuses me is maybe he's specially defensive, I don't know, or physically defensive, because later on he dies to the EQ, and I don't know how, but he does. So maybe it might have been, I don't know, maybe I might have been dumb and I looked at it right, but I do predict that Rotom Frost to come in. It's a big threat to me. I had to predict it. Had he have stayed in, I wouldn't even cared, because he probably would have lived, but and probably would have gotten a burn too. But you know, he comes to his Corsola here. Look at that damage. I think it has Regenerator because it got its HP back. Yeah, but I'm wondering how it lived. I think that might have been a crit. I don't know. I was just very confident that him living that. I'm not too sure yet. I have to damage calculate after this narration. But he brings out the Heatmore here, which is a big threat to me. I figured he may want to go for the substitute. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I should have gone for the Sucker Punch. I don't know why I went and stayed in and went for the EQ. I honestly don't know why. I'm gonna go for the Safe Surf though, just in case, you know, never know. I'm really bad at this tier, so I would have not known that. But he ends up being the standard mixed more. Comes to the Slacking here. I go out to my Raichu just as fodder. I needed to sack someone off to get a safe switch out to Torterra on this guy. Ends up living. I don't know how. I do know how. He doesn't have max happiness, and that ended up coming to play a lot, because had he have gone for any other move, I would have died on the heartbeat, because Raichu is so physically defensively frail that it's ridiculous, man. I mean, it's a mouse to a gorilla, man. What can you do? But I do get a crit, lives the crit so well, go for another T-Bolt, and he takes it again. People really do sleep on like the bulkiness of like Slacking so much. I need to build a team around this guy, my lord. But the Slacking is gonna go down, put a lot of relief off my chest. I figured he may want to learn his lesson from going for a turn, seeing it did no damage, but you know, I guess he didn't. Maybe he predicted me to go out into Pelipper, I don't know. But he just goes for the knockoff there on the throw. I figured I have to sack my Raichu. It did what it needed to do. He has a Heatmore Sucker Punch, and a throw that's really bulky that can take hits. Now I go for the Hurricane here. It's really ironic because we both prayed to God that we wouldn't get any hacks throughout this entire match. What ends up happening here is we get a ton of hacks throughout this entire match, and it's ridiculous, man, I'm telling you. But it's going to circle throw me out into my Qotd. Now, I know he's going to go for another circle throw. He may even go for the knockoff to get rid of the Eviolite. I go for the tri-attack, though, and it ends up paralyzing him, and he gets the para-hacks. That is unfortunate as hell. I do have Serene Grace doses. I was kind of expecting to get one of the three: Burn, Freeze, or Paralysis. And I don't know if he's Guts or not, but I just really did not want to get the Freeze. That would have been really unfortunate, and I really hate getting the Freeze on people, because I feel really bad, you know? I just hate getting that. We're gonna come into the Minimo, little heater here, Minimo. I go for the Fire Blast here, and I miss. All these hacks that we're getting both on our sides is ridiculous, man. But it's gonna circle throw me out into my Pelipper. That was really unfortunate. I needed my Pelipper around for the heat more, definitely, because I know that I outspeed it. I know that I could live a Sucker Punch before the damage that I had came in, before rocks. Unfortunately, I don't. Thankfully, though, he does get paralyzed here, and I missed a Hurricane, so the hacks is ridiculous right now. I go for a Hurricane here. I know it's not gonna kill. He's probably gonna knock me off and kill me. Ends up getting paralyzed again, which is really unfortunate, and that's where it all comes down to that next Hurricane hitting, and it does hit, so the throw is down. He really could have came back, though. That was 3-2, and now it's 3-2, or no, I think that was 4-2. I don't remember. But I know for a fact I have to stay in here because I die from rocks regardless. I didn't know if he wanted to maybe predict a switch and go for the Giga Drain, or the Fire Blast or something. Ends up going for the Fire Blast, though, so that's alright. I'm gonna come into my Qotd, which I actually calculated before this happened. I calculated that I can live a Life Orb Fire Blast, but looking at that, I think he's actually choice specs, because he never really swapped up his moves, so I think that might be a choice specs heat more. I honestly sacked a lot of Pokemon just from the fear of him having Sucker Punch, which I'm probably sure he did, but you know. That's going to be the game, though, with I think it was a 3-0 victory in my favor. Everybody go check out GYee, though. He's a really cool guy. He has Wi-Fi battles, and he's Asian. What other Asian commentator does Wi-Fi battles do you know? I don't really know that many. Pretty sure you don't either, besides the Peekaboo. Go check him out, though. He also does Poke Raps. He's got a really good voice to do raps. He's a pretty cool guy. That's gonna be it, though. Answer the question of the day. Favorite fire type. My favorite fire type has to be Flareon. Leave your feedback down below. I'd love to hear your favorite fire type Pokemon. Let's get this video up to 320 likes, and until the next time, guys, pip pip.
They be fine as a motherfucker. Anime pussy. Yeah, you know I stay thinking about that. Anime pussy. I'ma fly to Japan and get some anime pussy. Yeah, anime. Yeah, anime. Yeah. I wanna fuck Mama cause she got some big titties. Ash must be gay because he never fucked Misty.